Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen news. The main topic of today's news will be the digital CitizenCon announcement. That's going to be on October 11th. We'll dig into the details of that in a minute, but we'll also be talking about some Alpha 4.1 updates as CIG put more hotfixes into that live build. We've also got 4.1.1 coming up next week probably, and we have a few other general sort of news stories of what happened throughout the week with the monthly report, the referral program update, that sort of jazz, and Triggerfish. So let's start with, and the meat of this is going to be, mark your calendars, CitizenCon Direct lands October 11th. CIG put out the post. Hi everyone, the team is hard at work on our upcoming major milestones, and energy is high as we push forward. Squadron 42 is progressing well as we work toward next year's release, and across Star Citizen, our focus remains on delivering meaningful, measurable improvements and fresh content with every patch. With that in mind, we're doing things a little differently this year. While there won't be a traditional in-person CitizenCon in 2025, we're thrilled to introduce CitizenCon Direct, a special digital showcase that brings the excitement straight to you. This year's format helps us keep the momentum going while we are still giving the community something truly special to look forward to. Mark your calendars for October 11th. You can expect plenty of reveals, exciting surprises, and a fun way for many of you to take part in the festivals alongside CIG developers, no matter where you are in the world. Let's just say, while it's a digital event, that doesn't mean we won't be seeing many of you in person at Bar Citizen watch parties across the globe. More details to come soon. So there was a bit of a FAQ on this as well. Where can I watch CitizenCon Direct? It will be available live streamed on Twitch and YouTube, and the replay will be uploaded to YouTube immediately after the stream concludes. How long will the showcase be? This year's showcase will be shorter than a traditional physical or digital CitizenCon, but it will be densely packed with exciting content and reveals you won't want to miss. Will the CitizenCon showcase be free to watch? Yes, CitizenCon Direct will be free to watch both on YouTube and Twitch. What time will CitizenCon Direct air? We'll be sharing more details about the broadcast schedule, Bar Citizen watch parties, and more in the near future. Stay tuned. It won't be the same as a traditional CitizenCon where we get to spend time with the community. We hear you and we feel the same. That said, our primary focus this year is on pushing Squadron 42 toward its targeted release next year and continuing to improve the overall playability of Star Citizen with every patch. We're incredibly grateful to connect with many of you throughout the Bar Citizen World Tour, and as mentioned above, we'll still be celebrating together during watch parties around the globe on the 11th of October. More on that later. So, there's a lot going on here, right? They are packing a CitizenCon into a single day, and it's going to be effectively digital live stream only. Now, they say it's going to be live streamed at this time. They could well pre-record it or pre-record segments of it. In fact, I would expect large sections of it to be pre-recorded, maybe not all of it, and it will be more digital showcasey. And what I mean by that is they are able to actually pack it all into quite a concise amount of time and just go bam, 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 panel, 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 or video, 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 video on these different things. This is what's going on. This is what we've been sort of developing. Cool stuff we want to show you, some cool new ships, stuff that's going to be coming out later this year or next year. Now, from my point of view, there are lots of reasons for this. I actually think it makes CIG a lot more money having a digital sort of event like this. They haven't done these events since early 2000s. Obviously, they've been sort of were moving back to the more physical events, but I honestly think the digital events make them more money because they are much more accessible to people that want to either watch them live because they're a lot shorter, or watch the VODs because there's a lot less fluff there. They are sort of straight to the point typically. There's no sort of form of exclusivity there. And yeah, there's still going to be Bar Citizens around that you can join in and have that sort of community spirit still, and watch parties. Some of the stuff might be that they've got a little bit less to show this year because a lot of it's going to be stuff that they effectively showed last year at CitizenCon, just a bit more developed. They're not going to want to show too much more of Squadron 42 before its release, but they might be able to get 3 or 4 hours of look at the cool missions we've got going on, look at some cool new releases, look at the sort of ships and stuff that we've got in development. It's a lot less, oh, what are the plans for stuff, and more, oh, what are we actually doing? How are we getting the plans that we've obviously previously made actually into action, and how are we evolving the current game? So you're going to see like stuff on mission content, on new areas. I suspect we're going to see stuff on the Nix system. I actually suspect that we'll have Nix in our hands by the end of the year. We might have like Vandal in the actual persistent universe by the end of the year, stuff like that. And a load of that cool content that we saw at last year's CitizenCon will be significantly more developed. And I said I think it makes Star Citizen sort of a bit more money this way. Well, number one, backers have more money to spend on the cool stuff that they're going to be showing off at CitizenCon, and just a lot more accessible to anyone around the world and new players as well, because they, as I said, get a much more concise sort of bite-sized chunks of that Star Citizen stuff that's going to be very sort of compact and thrown at you from marketing. So it is built to get you involved with the game, get you interested in something, to get you to spend money, to get you hyped about Star Citizen. So yeah, even for me, who loves a good CitizenCon, likes this a lot more, because it's so much more accessible to me, because I'm not going to be exhausted after attending an event. Even though I'm pretty close to the CIG studios now, I can attend a sort of bar Citizen around the time, and then bam, make some videos on CitizenCon stuff. Yeah, really excited for it. I think it's going to be really good. We'll share more and more information with you as soon as we have more. Some Alpha 4.1 updates. That's the current live build. CIG put up a little update for hotfixes. We have run a live maintenance downtime on 4.1 to update all servers and hybrids to the latest hotfix build. We are actively investigating the cause of surface mining nodes sometimes not becoming mineable or scannable. We are actively investigating the cause of players' ships desyncing with server meshing after jumping solar systems and sometimes causing issues when landing. The hotfix channel is currently being run as well, and it's got some additional fixes here. 3 client crash fixes, a potential fix for cargo getting stuck when auto-loading to an unstowed vehicle. Really interested to know other people's sort of experiences with 4.1 at the moment. I'm having a pretty good time now. Also, we know that Alpha 4.1.1 is likely to go to the PTU sometime next week, to the EVA Carty almost certainly, but we'll have to wait and see. And as soon as we have any more information about that and exactly what that's going to sort of contain, we will share. Some other bits and bobs. The monthly report released, which was really cool. So the monthly report had a variety of updates on upcoming vehicles, AI, missions, new content, and a load more. The Miss Starfarer TAC is in final development. That's likely to go live real soon. The Pioneer and Apollo are progressing. There are like 4 to 7 other vehicles and ships and variants that CIG are working on. Some of them might be coming out real soon. Fleet Week is coming in May. Check out my video on the full breakdown of the monthly report, as well as a video that I've got on ship progress in general for people that are interested. CIG are planning to update their referral program. So basically someone signs up to Star Citizen with your referral code, and they later buy like a starter package or a ship. Bam, you get a sort of recruitment point, and you can get multiple recruitment points and earn like ships and stuff in game. Basically, CIG have had this system for many years now, and they want to sort of flatten it and start again with a new system, sort of start everyone from zero again. That's caused a little bit of drama in the community with some of the really high earners or people that are sort of in between large rewards. And like, does that mean all of my thousands of referral points that I've got beyond the top rewards are lost? And or what about me? I'm like 200 away from this reward. I'm not going to get there in the next few months. Is that just going? And CIG originally went, yes, that's the plan. We're just going to wipe it all. Sort of, we're giving you a few months sort of grace period to get to any rewards, because you keep any rewards you get to. Also, CIG did say, admittedly, that they were listening to community feedback on this, so some stuff might change. They'll gonna make it gonna do it sensibly as possible, but I'm pretty happy however they do it. I don't mind. Like, I'm pretty chill. I've got my javelin, but I am sympathetic to other people that sort of like in between rewards, or have like 1,800 referrals or something. But potentially CIG will do something more sensible for those people. We'll have to wait and see. CIG did say in the newsletter the current Star Citizen referral program will be sunsetting on July 1st for a new and improved version with fresh rewards, updated milestones, and better functionality. The updated program will introduce a variety of Star Citizen and Squadron 42 themed rewards, more frequent unlocks, and meaningful incentives earlier in the journey. Basically, you've got 3 months to reach your next tier before the current ladder goes away effectively. We're incredibly excited about what's coming, and we think you will be too. So yeah, I actually am excited by this, because I'll very likely getting all those rewards at some point, and having more rewards earlier on that makes it a lot more obtainable for a lot more people, rather than just going, yeah, this is something for org leaders and content creators to sort of climb the ladder, which isn't really in the spirit of things, right? That said, if you try and take my javelin away and from referrals, I will slap your hand away. Triggerfish is still running its cool little Arena Commander sort of giant level where you're a little toy, basically until the 7th of April at 8 PM UTC. It's a cool Arena Commander level. Hopefully they'll put it back in. It's the rotation, just because it's, yeah, you're in a giant easy hab. There's a cool load of stuff to do there. Sneak peek from the newsletter as well is a big old asteroid or cluster of asteroids with potentially a structure there. Sneak peek here saying, I hope this guy's got asteroid insurance. So, is this a sneak peek of the next system? And I hope it is. It could just be like a general sort of asteroid space station / asteroid-based cluster or something, some sort of interesting point of interest. But I think we're going to see the next system added to Star Citizen later this year, actually in players' hands. It's also a system that the Vandal could potentially turn up in as well, as I think anyway. Actually, to be honest, they could turn up anywhere, I suppose. Potentially. Maybe as part of events or stuff. But yeah, I'm really interested to know what you think. Are you expecting to see a new Star System later this year? Because that goes with Star Citizen's content-driven sort of stuff. And they've worked on Nick's loads. Boom! That's it for your Star Citizen news today. Tell me what you think about a digital CitizenCon and what you're expecting to see there. Obviously, we'll have some more information as we know more. Do you think we're going to see Nyx later this year, that new star system? I say new star system. Are you sort of excited for a new referral program with more rewards at the earlier stages, or has this rubbed you the wrong way? Whatever your thoughts or questions, tell me in the comments below. Do you think we're going to see a load more ships during the next couple of months? Obviously, we've got Fleet Week in May. What are you expecting to see? Are we going to see a cool combat stompy suit for the ATLS Titan suits? Bum, 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 bum. Whatever your thoughts or questions, chuck them in the comments below. Good reason to do that is because we have a ship giveaway. Every month, we give away some ships. And for April, we are giving away a Golem to 3 different lucky winners. This also contains a game package and lifetime insurance, and one of them was kindly given to us by CIG. Just comment on any of my videos made during the month of April to be in for a chance of winning one of those 3 ships. Something else that makes you feel like a winner, NordVPN. Use the links down below, get big discounts, and it helps out the channel. Loads of other links down below. We got like things for THRUSTMASTER. You get some of their cool new sticks and stuff. We got Toby eye tracker if you want some precision head and eye tracking. Just click the links below if you like those products and you want them. It helps the channel out loads, and so does, you know, liking, sharing, subscribing, clicking the join button, becoming a Patreon, all that sort of good stuff. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your April, and I'll see you in the verse.